Hi, this is David from Petal Tones, and today we're talking about prosperity, something we are all interested in, of course. Now, we do have a set called the Prosperity Set. These are four essences, and they've been around for quite some time now. We have an upgraded set called the Prosperity X, which is the shamanic version of the same thing, which is kind of enhanced and more potent. But either set works very well. What we do is apply these to specific chakras, the four essences, one at a time. I'm going to show you how that works. The idea is to break down the slush in our aura that keeps prosperity away, because if we really value ourselves and what we're worth, if we really have that positive energy in there and it's all happening, then the prosperity should be flowing well for us. Often this gets stuck in various ways, as I'm sure a lot of us do know about. So here is the first one, is Prosperity X1. I'm using the X set here. We go into the hands, a few drops, rub together once or twice, and then into the throat chakra for this one. Mainly at the front actually, but you can go around there. You let it evaporate into the throat and the voice starts to go. Yeah, my voice is going lower. It's quite good actually. Ooh, how about that? Oh, that's great, isn't it? Now, you can keep this going for 30 seconds, 1 minute or more. I'm going to go a bit quicker because this is the demonstration. The second one is simply going into the solar plexus chakra. So here we go with that, and into the solar plexus chakra, the seat of the will. Of course, the throat was the self-expression. This is the will center, where we determine what happens by our effort and decision that is going to happen, come what may. Some of us are better at that than others. Oh gosh, I can really feel this. Oh God, it's turning me inside out, and I'm starting to change my posture. Everything's changing. Oh, that's really strong. This is really strong. Oh, there is that one. The next one, number 3, goes into the sacral chakra, where the sacral and the throat work together in creativity. Now, creativity affects all of us. It's part of our lives, because whether we're a creative artist or not is irrelevant. We create every day our lives from our energy, and whether that is whatever the kind of lifestyle we have, whatever is being created by us. So this is going into the sacral now. That feels rather different. Once again, I'm straightening my posture. I have to move the screen slightly to accommodate that, I think. There we go. So that's the sacral, and then the last one goes into the throat and the solar plexus together. Throat and solar plexus, right there, and solar plexus there. So we can alternate between there and there, giving quite a few seconds in each one. This one clears away the garbage out of our aura that is old and unnecessary, that keeps us from where we need to be in our energy. Now, just a little story about these. The first time I made this set, I used it, and I was in the middle of negotiating quite an important petal tone negotiation with a distributor somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I had a sum of money in mind which was not very respectful for me and what I was doing here. But as I picked up the phone and made the call, I found myself asking for a better sum of money, a more respectful one. And that energy for doing that just happened. It was incredible, because I was a bit humble, a bit too humble, and not self-respectful enough. And this changed it. It changed it. I sort of started to be more, positive about that, and indeed the deal went through in a better way than it would have done, and it made a big difference. So that was the first experience of that. Anyone can use these. You use them once or twice a day for a couple of weeks maybe, or until the bottle runs out. And give them a bit of priority if you're using a lot of petal tones and you want to use a set like this. Give them a bit of space. Say use them first thing in the morning after you're clearing, and then maybe in the evening. Give them a bit of space before other ones, so they have a chance to work, and see how you get on with those. Okay then.